Hey guys, it's Snailbiter, and let me know what you think about that intro that you just saw. I don't know if it's something I want to use in all my videos. I was messing around a little bit with Photoshop, and so I don't know if I'll end up using that for my intro, or I might repurpose it for the background of my channel, because at the moment I don't really have anything on my channel page, and I thought it would be nice to have something there as well. So let me know what you guys think about that, and whether or not I should keep that as my intro. Or I used an intro a while ago that a couple times, and I haven't used it in a while, so maybe I'll tweak that one around too, and maybe use that as well. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. And so this is some more close quarters gameplay here. It's on the one map that I haven't shown any gameplay for yet, called Operation 925. And I've got including this, I've got one other close quarters gameplay that I want to show you guys, but beyond that, I think I'll probably be going back to just the regular maps for the most, regular maps and the Back to Karkin maps. The close quarters maps were fun, I think, for the first couple weeks to play, but there's something about them that, I don't know, I just prefer the other maps, I guess, so that's what I'll probably be playing for the most part. Unfortunately, and I've talked about this before, but unfortunately there just aren't very many servers that play, good map rotations that I enjoy playing on. And, the number of weird, high-ticket, fast respawn servers out there is kind of surprising, and it's frustrating. So sometimes it can be kind of difficult to find a good server, but I think that's what I'm going to be playing for the most part now. After I post this other close quarters gameplay that I want to show you guys. But anyway, just to talk about this gameplay briefly, I'm using the Spas-12 again, and I'm actually using the tactical flashlight instead of extended mags. I thought I would try that out. Everything else is the same. I've got flechette rounds equipped and no scope, obviously. And I think somebody had been using the tactical flashlight on the other team in like one of the previous rounds to when I recorded this. And so I was getting a little frustrated by that, and I decided to try it out myself. And I guess it's decent. I mean, it definitely blinds people, that's for sure. But I think I got so used to using extended mags that I sort of spam a lot with the Spas-12, and so you'll see I miss a lot of shots. This definitely isn't a clean gameplay. I end up with a decent score. I think I go 25-5, but I did die a lot, and I got revived a lot, so it wasn't the cleanest gameplay, and I did spam a lot of bullets, so I think I would probably just stick with extended mags after using the tactical flashlight. I can see how it would be helpful, especially on these maps, because it does blind people, but it does get very annoying, so it's not something that I would consistently use, I think. And you wouldn't think that the extra 2 bullets that extended mags gives you would really make a huge difference, but I kind of I found that there was a pretty big difference, especially when on these close quarters maps you're often running into groups of 2 or 3 enemies, and those extra 2 bullets do come in handy quite a bit. And I guess if you had better accuracy and if you had a better one-hit kill ratio with this gun, then you wouldn't be as necessary. But for me, since I have a tendency to spam bullets, and I'll miss some of my shots here and there, so it definitely helps, I think, for me to have those extra 2 bullets in a clip. Anyway, as I said earlier, this is Operation 925, the map I'm playing right now, and I haven't posted any full gameplays yet for this map so far, and I wanted to do just one and talk a little bit about the map. And I've mentioned this before, but I think this is probably, next to Zipa Tower, my least favorite map from the close quarters expansion. And I'm not exactly sure why. It's one thing that's kind of, I think, strange about it is that no matter what the server you're on or what server you're on, this map always gets fewer tickets at the start than the other maps. So I'm not really sure why that's the case, but so rounds on this map tend to be a little shorter, and I find that often I sometimes have trouble actually finding enemies on this map. I think part of that is that, from what I've noticed, most of the random spawns on this map are in and around this garage area that which is where the B flag is. And for whatever reason, I think maybe because there's this bottom level here is a pretty large level, and then obviously the middle level is pretty big as well. So it's just sometimes it seems like it's kind of difficult actually to find enemies on this map, or maybe not so much that it's difficult to find enemies, but you're just always running in circles, just capping flags. and there's just not as much action. So I guess that combined with the fact that you start off with lower ticket counts as well, just makes it for I guess a less enjoyable map to play. And I also find that it feels less distinct or less unique than the other three maps. I mean, I think Scrapyard and Danya Fortress definitely feel very different from each other, and you know, Ziba Tower has its own feel, but something about I guess the design of this map I don't find it very interesting really, and I guess that just translates over into the way the game plays. One thing that is nice about this map is you can actually use some of the different weapons and have success on it. I've been able to use, obviously, you know, I've had success using shotguns on this map, but you can definitely use assault rifles and, you know, even LMGs, and I think I had a couple good rounds with the engineer class on this map. So you can use a larger or greater variety of the weapons, I think, on this map, because there actually are several areas with longer lines of sight. The bottom level, the garage level that I'm on right now, has some longer lines of sight to it. And then the middle level also has, in the office rooms area, has some longer lines of sight to it as well. So it's not as restrictive as some of the other maps, I think, in what weapons you can use and, you know, have consistent success with while using them on this map. But at the same time, as I said earlier, there's something about this map that I just don't quite enjoy as much as some of the others. Another thing I've noticed about this map is there are lots of stairwells and stairways connecting the different levels, so those can be kind of dangerous, and that's part of the reason that I was using a shotgun in this round, was because I think not only are they, you know, those are really the only ways to get from level to level on this map, but there are also areas where people tend to spawn, so you have to be very careful when you're going through those stairwells. And so I found that it's very easy to run into enemies in those stairwells, and that's part of the reason I was using a shotgun in this round, was just because for those situations that would probably suit me the best, or it would work the best in those situations. But anyway, this round is just about finished. We actually, I mean, we did win this round, although it was a lot closer than it should have been. We had a larger lead, and then we started to get a little lazy, I guess, with holding our flags. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said earlier, this I have one other full round that I want to show you guys from the close quarters, or on one of the close quarters maps, which I'll post at some point, probably in the next week. But beyond that, I'll probably be going back to just the base maps and the back to Karkan maps, because I enjoy playing on those more, I guess. And also be sure to let me know what you think about that intro. I'm trying to decide whether or not I should keep that there, or you know, change it around, or do something else with it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.